this. Oh, that was slick, Sloan. Alright guys, welcome back. And look at this angry mofo. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, I'm totally gonna die if I fight this guy. I kinda... Oh my gosh, he's so big. I'm gonna die. I gotta run. I just gotta run away. I can't fight him. He's so fast. I gotta get back in my house. Oh my gosh. Oh! Bummer. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of EpicCraft. As you saw in my first little thing there, I was being chased by a Minotaur, and he looked like some sort of boss, and that was not cool. But, as you can notice, the scenery has changed much. I've got a lot of updates to get you squared away upon. What we'd found is, when we were working with DJ Rewind server, we had nothing but lag and problems and all kinds of bad stuff. So what we had done is we moved the server over to my place. I had the same issues happening. Let's pick up all our stuff and run away. Ooh, they might not... Are they not going to attack me? Oh, I don't think they're going to attack me. Did I get lucky? Centaurs. I can beat those. But what we found is there was still lag, even on my servers, which is kind of weird because I'm not sure I run Monster and, Ultimate without an issue. So I thought maybe there was an issue with the server, or maybe there was an issue with the world. I'm not exactly sure. So what we did is I decided to delete the world, and we started a new one. So that's why all the scenery changes. Another update. We found a castle. Now, I will show you that castle at some point, but I'm going to tell you this, it's very underwhelming. We went in there thinking we were going to find a bunch of cool stuff. We didn't find anything. It was dumb. So, you see this big wooden, or non-wooden structure? Non-wooden being the absolute issue. So when we were playing on the other server and this one, when we got started, I was trying to get back to where we were, and I'm going to look at the ground so you get to see some of the stuff. We'll talk about everything. But what we were finding was we just kept getting hosed. What would happen is, as you saw in 2 episodes, I flew around in a tornado. Not cool. It was just not good. So we flew around in a tornado. Our house got demolished many times, and then we built this structure, and this structure got blown away a few times because we made it out of wood. So we decided to upgrade it to cobble. If you're going to play this game, you better build a cobble house. That's all I'm saying. So you need to get to cobble. Now, there's a few things you're going to see. Check it out. We've got ourselves established. We put these in here for windows because when tornadoes come, they will blow the windows out. So that's what happened. We used to have farms there, but the tornadoes take them away. You see all these trees out here? Takes all the leaves away, so you can see the path just pretty much goes right over our house. Not cool. Alright, we have iron doors because it blows the doors off. We haven't had anything hit from this side, so we've been okay. So we moved all of these crops that we've been finding in here. We'll talk about farming in a little bit. We found all these bushes. We figured out how to manage our hunger, manage our temperature, and manage our thirst. So, a few episodes ago we made the sleeping bag, so we're good there. Here's our awesome tools. So, we've got these up to... I guess I don't need to put them in there. On this server, we found about 300 blocks that way, which is right near spawn. We found that north of spawn there is a village, and in the village we found a bunch of tinker's tools parts. which we put all in here. And amongst them was copper blades. So we were able to make copper blades and copper wide guards right there. So we didn't even have a smeltery, and we kind of got lucky with that, where we made copper tools right away. So we were able to make swords and protect ourselves, which is a huge thing. But with this sword, we'll take a look. You can level it up. Now I'm now comfortable. When you make the first time you make an item, it's clumsy, and you can see my XP is 131 out of 480. So I've only worked with this for a little bit. But when I leveled this up from clumsy to comfortable, it gained the ability of beheading. So make your copper tools as soon as you can. But as you saw, we made the flint tools before. You can mine copper with the flint tools, but then what you need to get is you need to build a smeltery. You need to build a smeltery, and to do that, we've talked about this in other versions, but you need to make the seared tank. You need to make 18 seared blocks, 19 seared blocks, 18 seared blocks. Yeah, 18 seared blocks, because then you need to make the smeltery drain, the controller, and the tank. And then you can make the seared faucet and the casting table, so you can make your castings. Now, I got lava. We actually made a little mine, if you will, down here. And what we had found is, I'm going to have to get torches to block that back up. We found lava right away, so I was able to get the lava. So that worked out. And what I did was, let's get back to our house. Excuse me. Ooh, let's kill this guy. Bam! So these guys are pretty mean, but the cool thing about them is, when you fight them and kill them, they drop iron shards. And then what you can do is you can put 4 iron shards together like you make a crafting table. It makes a piece of iron. Pretty sweet. So that's how we've been getting iron until we had iron tools. But I've got an iron pickaxe. As you can see, mining level iron. Oh yeah. That's because we were able to finally make enough of those to make an iron pickaxe, so we could mine iron and then smelt it down to make our tools. I've killed many of those centaurs. They're nuts. Okay, so looks like we're also comfortable with our hatchet. Another thing that you need to make, you have to make this. This is so huge. You need to make 3 glass bottles. You need to make a camel pack. Reason being, this is going to help you manage your... Where is that Minotaur? Are you still around? Okay, I don't see him. Get your 3 glass bottles. Fill them up. You actually need 4. What is that? It's another sword. Oh, I don't know whose that is. That must be somebody else's. Uh-oh. These guys are not happy. Let's kill them. They're spinning around. They're doing a discotheque. Mm-hmm. Die. Yes, more iron for me. So I've been really practicing hard at trying to kill as many of those as possible because it's worth it. So you fill up your 3 bottles. You get your 3 bottles, and then what you need to make is a camelback. And you can look up the recipe, but I believe it's a piece of glass and 8 leather. Yep, 8 leather and a piece of glass. So you make that, and then what you can do in a table is you put it in the middle. You put your 3 bottles in here, and you can fill it up. Boom, and then you can just wear it on your back, and this will hold all. There we go. It'll hold your. It'll keep you thirsty, not being thirsty. Pretty great. Let's sleep real quick. So make a camelback as soon as you can. Get your leather, and you get leather from... There's a weirdness when you sleep when it does that, but you get leather from killing the centaurs. So find some of those. You can obviously get it from cows and some other stuff. So kill that stuff and get iron. You need to have a camelback. It's absolutely essential. It's so important. Um, all right. So where's the other thing that we were doing? A mattock. You gotta make a mattock. A mattock. Not sure what that's all about, but um, reason is what you can do with it. If you use it, you right click on grass and it will throw up these seeds. And then you can plant the seeds in tilled land if it's close to water. So we've done that. I did a whole bunch, and we've been gathering seeds and doing pretty well. Also, gather these bushes. Um, reason being, I believe these are blueberry bushes. All right, we can add more. Reason being is these have such an awesome. They give you so much hunger. They feed you really well. So I kind of go back and forth between berries and meat, and I do pretty well. So yeah, it works out really nicely. So also we've been gathering as much of this other stuff as we can from all these crops. So it's good to gather as much food as you can. Make sure it's all covered, because a tornado will just wipe this all away like you did nothing. Um, it's very difficult. See, look here's another tornado starting. Yeah, these things just come along and they rip through the tear in the area, and they just tear everything apart. It can make your life very miserable. If you want to live in a mine, you can do that. However, you're going to run into problems because you're going to go insane because you're in a mine because you need sunlight. So that's important. And then what's the other thing? I think that covers everything we've been working on. I know that was a lot of talking. We were really going fast with that, but um, what else is there? So yeah, we've been pretty much just hammering on working on our hunger with all our food and all of this stuff here. We got all of these crops. It's really good. So we even got one magical crop where we've got essence growing. So that is really sweet. So I've also found that some of these you can just right click on and they will just kind of give you the stuff when they're mature. Some of them you actually have to break. I don't know what the difference is. Like here, these ones. Oh, I think the Pam's Harvest Craft ones you can harvest, but the magical crops ones you actually have to break and then replant the seeds, which is kind of annoying. So I think at some point when we expand our base, which might be in that castle over there. Oh, this is getting nasty outside. I don't want to be out there. Yeah, which is, we'll probably move this farm and all the farming, this entire base over to the castle at some point, or we'll expand this huge base into something. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I know some of you were wondering, well, why didn't you stay in that village that was over there? Reason being is what we have found is that if you're in certain types of biomes, they will also cause you to go insane. So the biome that we are in is a heartland. So that's pretty good, a hearthland. But the one that the village is in, way over there by those redwood trees, is a sludge pit, or something similar to that. And it just sucks. You just go insane just by being inside of it. So it's no good. As you can see, the wind twirls around in here when there's tornadoes going. It's just, the game is really hard. Look at it, it's just nasty. So let's stay inside because it's not good. What else can we talk about? We have not got to the point where we've started gathering enough iron to start making iron chests. I know this is so old school with the double chests here, but right now we have an abundance of wood. We have a tree farm. That's all great, which is awesome. So we do that because we don't really have the expenditure of iron at this point, so we can really make our storage pretty well. And I was looking. Okay, this is all good food. Perfect. Seeds go in the bottom chest. Okay. Great. Excellent. So, what we found is it takes a lot to get started, and you need to build yourself, obviously, your basic tinker tools. Um, if you're starting out, I would say you should probably live in a mountain. Just core it out and put a door on the front of it. Make sure it's well lit. The other thing that torches also cause you to overheat. So the nice thing is our temperature is, staying around 99. Uh, is that gonna start? Look at that. Look at this nonsense. It's right over our house. Oh, let's go get a drink and then go back. I might regret this, but yeah, okay. Yeah. Look at, just Supercell. Hate it. Not cool. But nice thing is when it starts and it goes, we're safe. Um, the other piece to this is not just my house. This is Vitalizer's house. This is DJ Rewind's house, and Hauser Top's house. So all of us decided to start collaborating because, I mean, we consider ourselves to be pretty darn good at this game, and we were getting just crushed. We'd make the house, it was all of wood, and then a tornado like that would come and it would tear everything out, tear it all down, and take all our stuff. We'd hide in that mine over there. It was just nonsense. We just kept getting beat down, and it was so frustrating. So I know I said I wasn't going to cut, but this game, you're really going to get bored with me watching it get thrown around in tornadoes. That would just get boring. You guys don't want to watch it. So we're getting rid of that. So I think that's pretty much going to cover it. We've been talking for a little while. I think that's a good spot to sit. Right now, we are in the process of gathering food. Obviously, with all our crops, we're going to want to split this up so we start getting the right types of foods. We're going to section this all off, make the farm a lot bigger because food is a huge factor. We've got our camelback. That's important. We want to upgrade our armor to iron because you get experience in it and it gets better just with all the tools as well. So we want to upgrade our tools. We want to get them comfortable. I don't know what's after comfortable, but oh, this is close to getting upgraded. You know what? Let's see if it's okay to walk around outside. Is it? No, it's not. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyways. Let's go fight some stuff. Let's see if we can get this upgraded so you guys can see what comes after comfortable. We're here. Oh, yeah. Yes! We got an update. That little ding means we leveled up. So, let's go get inside. So it says +1. Let's see. Let's get safe. I don't want to get pulled away with the tornado and then lose all our stuff. It would be so bad. Alright. Let's take a look. We're now accustomed. That's fancy. Ooh, we gained the necrotic modifier, so it steals life. I wonder if that means it gives it to us. It does. It does. Look it. If you guys noticed, I got hit by we'll have to rewind the tape to look at it, but I did get hit, so it did take part of my health away. But I hit those guys and I got it back. Oh, that's a huge bonus. Oh, because what we've been finding is these hearts, we can't regain hearts. The only way to regain hearts is to restart or die. Or not restart, but just die, which is no fun. We don't want to die. We want to continue to keep moving on. So that's awesome. What a huge bonus. Oh, yeah. I'm glad we got that I'm glad we got that recorded. Well, are you going to turn into an actual tornado or not? Are you just thinking about it? Screw you, buddy. Maybe if I look at it, it'll start. It's getting angry. Anyways, I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to get you guys all caught up to speed with what we got going on. If you guys have any questions... Oh, we didn't talk about this. This is monster jerky. Make a drying rack. Pretty easy to make. It's got monster jerky in it. Little stuff for food. So that helps out. So whenever we get monsters or rotten flesh, we just put it up there and let it... After about 20 minutes or so, it'll turn into monster jerky. So another form of food. So get lots of food, get lots of seeds, make a camelback, start making your tinker's tools. Once I get more iron, we'll go through upgrading these copper tools to iron, and then I'll think we'll be in a really good spot to be able to do a lot with these tools. So I don't know if I want to level them up yet because, you know, they're copper. Yeah, copper's kind of weak. Can't really do a lot with it, but these two maybe it'll be fine because, we're only chopping wood and, chopping wood down, and that storm went away. Chopping wood and shoveling dirt, so I don't think we really need to upgrade them any further. Plus, copper's pretty easy to come by. We've got 9 here. So there's a lot in the mines. It's a pretty easy resource, almost like stone. So, alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. I think that brings you guys up to speed, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.